Playing in the garage today. It's been, I don't know, a month and a half since made last video. Rob's working on the wagon. Actually, I haven't really seen Rob in a month or so. Had some family stuff to attend to. Ended up having a little baby boy about 2 months early, so he's doing really good. But made it in the garage. Got a few minutes today. Four-wheelers came out. I actually got it running and it hasn't ran for, I don't think, this year. I might have played in the snow with it, I don't remember. But this Friday is four-wheeler races at the Logan County Fair right down here in town. So we gotta go to it. Just plain Jane 400EX. I gotta change front tires on it. It definitely needs cleaned up. Rotary Car is ready for the next autocross. Later on in this video, you'll see how I modified the tires a little bit. It might have helped, I don't know. You'll see that. Made a little jig to turn them and kind of square them up because the tread was not flat, and actually I figured out the tires were not completely round. It balanced them, made it a little bit more enjoyable to drive. But yeah, we'll get into that video, and I'm gonna spray wax the four-wheeler, make it faster. How to cut a tire the wrong, right? I don't know if there's a right way. It actually does pretty good. Do leave little grooves in it, but I end up taking the grinder with a flat wheel after it and get them grooves out of it. But clamp to the little top. Got a front wheel hub bearing from the car adapted onto a little shaft. It is self-powered, but I figured out it's easier to use by hand when you're doing the big cut. It's just a Harbor Freight wood cutting bit for a grinder. Do have a piece of all thread. Let's see if you can see. Got like a little carriage thing that the grinder's mounted to, and then up and down with the all thread. Simple ratchet. Yeah, that's how you cut a tire. So we're going to see if making all of this mess actually makes a difference. Definitely is squaring up the tire quite a bit. I do have the other three done. I had to make sure to prove it out before I made a video of it, of course. Just going to see if you can see this one. This is on the rear. Yeah, kind of hard to see. I didn't want to cut off too much. You can see, I'll turn the front. You can see where it cut. So you're cutting in the center of the tire, but it squares it up a ton. So we're going to see if it helps with traction. It does feel a little softer compared to the sides. Not really scientifically proven on that, but should help on the back end. Being a solid axle car, so I won't have any camber or caster or any goofy things like that on the back end. But the front, we're going to see if that actually helps out with handling, or I guess sticking to the track. Little things, I don't know if we're making it any better, but can't really make it any worse. So I'm going to keep making a smoky mess. I got to find my dust mask. I just threw one away. Don't want to breathe in all that, gets the boogers a little dirty. That rubber dust. But I'm going to keep playing around here. Lucas. So my little rigged up tool actually kind of works. Like I said, it made the tires a little more square. I drove the car around a little bit. I wouldn't say huge difference on traction, but well, it makes you feel good, so must did something. The next autocross that I am planning on going to is up Dragway 42. That will be July 28th, 29th. It's a Sunday there. Maybe 27th. I don't remember. But we are planning on taking that up there. I have not talked to Rob if he's going to come with. But that is the next plan. This weekend, starting out on the 11th, like I said, the four-wheeler race, but also Rockin' Race. It's a cool event at Dragway 42, drag racing stuff. I'm not going to take Chevelle up this year. I'm going to skip out on it. Kind of got to stick close to home in case any news or anything happens. But I might take up, my parents are planning on going out there. So I might try and head up there just for a day and hang out with them. Get this four-wheeler cleaning up so it actually looks presentable or half nice. What else? Events. Buckeye skips the Dragon Drive, but that's not until October. Rob is signed up for the wagon.
Few moments
later. I don't know any other events. If we have any events coming up, I'll keep you guys posted. I'm gonna try and do some more videos. Rob's Cutlass is almost ready. Still needs brakes blood, last I know. The wagon needs top end together, and I think he's almost done with that. So we should be able to get some driving stuff in. Supercharger stuff. I don't think I really announced that one, but I am trying to figure out still on how to put belts and pulleys on the rotary car for the M90 supercharger, which came off a late 90s Buick. I do have a 3D printed intake manifold. That's kind of going good. I got a piece of scrap aluminum thick piece, and I made the base for the supercharger. I did order some piping, so that should be a video coming up soon on how to actually fabricate and weld that together. I don't know if I'll tear the car down early or if I'll just wait until cold weather. Yeah, I don't think there's any known close events for July. Thanks for watching. Keep the video short.